Hey Gemini, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your love and separation read for the month of June. Wanted to say thank you Gemini for the 2.3 thousand views for last half. I sure appreciate you guys. We are now in the new moon, full moon, Sagittarius, right? The blood moon, flower moon, lunar eclipse stuff. So today's the day, if you've been having feelings purge, well up and purge them out, let them happen. But remember today, you are leaving all of the toxic relationships, patterns, self-loathing, all of that stuff, you're leaving in the past. Because what you're doing today is manifesting for 5 months down the road. So just remember, just keep that in mind. Tonight. So plus we've got Mercury retrograde coming up on the 29th. So you guys know the drill for that. And just stay grounded. So let's see what we got, Gemini, in love for you for the month of June. Happy birthday, Gemini. My mother was a Gemini. So I kind of know y'all a little bit. Union may be coming up for some of you. It looks like there's something about surrendering to a partnership. These are ideas regarding self-worth. So, sometimes when, you want union with your twin, right? But you're kind of like, well, but, what was I thinking? I look crazy. My life's not together. Blah, 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 Those are entertaining ideas of manifesting and repelling union. And you're also telling the universe what to do, right? And what you can accomplish and what you can do as a co-creator. So you may have to utilize today to leave that stuff in the past. But let's see what the cards have to say. Not what the Jezebel Way Tarot has to say, right? Control. So there is some stagnation, or there has been stagnation. I think somebody's been under the wrong impression. Either you've been under the wrong impression about your twin, or they have you. And what I mean by wrong impression is, they may have heard something and they're like, yeah, that, I don't doubt it. They may have been under some misleading information. So it's time to release the need to control this journey, right? A lot of times, that's our ego talking to us about trying to control every aspect of what we're doing on this journey. You cannot. It is impossible. And releasing control is part of the journey. So, just bear that in mind. There may be an outcome and a new beginning in this situation. This involves raising vibrations. So, get high vibe. Outcomes coming. But you're going to have to understand that you can't control every single bit of it. And it's really hard not to, especially when you're in a cycle in which you're longing and there's the pull. And, it's hard to not want to control and be validated and relevant to your other person. See what it got in love. Okay, somebody's blocking out. What they're really blocking out is taking responsibility, stepping up to their role in something. I think their wish fulfillment, and this may be from a place of like anxiety, like fear of success, right? But somebody feels like that they're blocking out taking their place in this relationship, whatever that means. So let's see what's going on with your partner. Yeah, somebody put the brakes on this new opportunity. Somebody may have decided they wanted to take things slow, right? And really they were just kind of running. But it looks like to me that somebody does want a new opportunity. I've got Aries here. I've got a lot of fire energy here. somebody wants a new opportunity. They want a new opportunity, but they put the brakes on for some reason. So let's see what that's about. Okay. Cards are flying out of the deck today. Okay. Part of this issue, of course, this came out in the reverse, but part of this issue is somebody being afraid to move to the next level. And so they may have been holding back from moving to the next level out of fear. So let's kind of see what's going on with you, Gemini. Gemini, you're defensive. You don't want to take on any more burdens, and you're ready for bear, by God. You're like, all right, come on. I've been waiting for you, mister. You're tired of the lack. You're tired of being in lack. You're tired of putting effort into a situation when it's like you're trying to drag this person with you. So you're kind of like starting to pull off into another direction. So let's kind of see what the blocks for your partner are. Okay. Walking away and holding on. That's an irritating feeling, isn't it? It looks like to me somebody decided that they had to walk away from this situation, but they were still holding on to the idea of one day it will be right for us to be together, or one day I will be in the idea that I want to commit, or one day. But you know what that indicates? That indicates that this person truly believes that you're always going to be there when they are ready. Okay. No, thank you. All right, so let's see what the blocks for you are. I think sometimes you're kind of like, fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll do it by myself. And so you're kind of in an energy in which you're like, let me show your ass what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm about to show you. No apology. You don't need to apologize to me. Kick rocks or, eat my dust or whatever, right? I'll do it my damn self. And I'm going to look good and smell good and feel good doing it too. That's kind of what you're saying. I don't need no man. I don't need no commitment from you. That's what you're kind of saying, right? So really you're just pissed off, right? And who wouldn't be with this kind of chaos? So let's see what's going on. I've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Of course, I told you I had fire signs. Of course, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, and Aries specific. Aries twice. So let's see what we got, Taurus. So let's see what we got with the blocks between the two of you. Communication, lack of communication's a barrier. It always is. Looks like there's something from the past. So basically, soulmate energy, yes. But there's something, you guys may have known each other for a long time, right? You may have known each other when you were growing up or in school or something like that. But communicating about the past is a block. This person doesn't want to talk about commitment, or they didn't want to talk about commitment, and that was a problem for you. Clearly it was, because you're like, oh, okay, is that how we're going to do it today? And you were like, I'm going to do it by myself. So basically, dredging up things from the past or talking about commitment was the block between the two of you. So let's see. It may still be the block. Let's see how your partner feels about you. Ten of Cups came out. I think that they are also sentimental. They may be in a mindset in which they're reminiscing the past with you. And sometimes when we become sentimental, and we reminisce on relationships or lovers from the past, it's always a lot better in our head, right, than it really was in reality or is in reality. So your partner may be entertaining some of that at this point, but that's how they feel about you. You hold a place in their mind that's kind of pure and untouched, and, they want to see you in the best light. Yeah, they want to have a conversation with you, definitely, about moving forward. Why didn't you two of you move forward? So they may be kind of like having some memory problems or whatever, but they're kind of not seeing it so much that they're kind of the reason. You know, they want to make it about you being the reason and being in this energy, but I kind of feel like you had to be in this energy in order to move yourself forward. So, let's see what this is about. Oh, no, this is about how they've matured. They want to have a conversation with you about coming together, of course, in love, right? They love you, right? They want to talk about the reason why you didn't move forward is because of their lack of maturity and their wham bam thank you ma'ams. They know that was the reason why that it blew up. So they are taking responsibility, so that's good. But are they changed? Are they going to quit? Are they going to, that's kind of where we need to go. Let's see what they're thinking. They're thinking about commitment, where they weren't offering commitment before. And you were like, that's fine. I don't need you for that. Now they do want to offer that commitment. They're working up the courage to talk to you about that they've made a judgment, that they do want to move forward with you. And what they're going to do is offer you some truth about why they weren't offering you commitment. You've been on their mind hardcore. Whoever it was that was in the mix with you or them is no longer. That was not a victorious situation. So the grass wasn't greener, and they got their ass caught and bit at the same time. And they got a hold of somebody who tore their ass up. So let's see what their intention is. They're no longer juggling. They know what they did was wrong. They are holding on to the idea that you'll give them another chance. Making a decision to communicate to you where they've been on a spiritual, mental level. They dipped out after, I think, this happened over here with Little Miss Can't Be Wrong. And it fucked them up. So their intention is to come back to you and talk to you about how they know they broke your heart. The reason they know they broke your heart is because they got their heart broken. So maybe they got a little karma. They're hoping that you won't reject the relationship, but they think that there's very slim chance in moving forward. These are in the reverse with the relationship. So let's see what they want to say to you. I still see your smiling face in my mind's eye. I cheated you out of real love. I ghosted you because of my own insecurities. Yes, and they went to some weak-ass thing over here to do it with. You were my home, and now I feel like I'm out in the cold. Well, hey, they made their bed. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. You made your bed, lie in it. But don't listen to me. Okay, so let's see what their next move's going to be. The most empowering part of this read, and really, we go through all these things and we talk about all this and that and the other, but I want you to understand the most empowering part of this situation is the fact that you embodied this energy, and this is the energy that you should stay in. When we make decisions out of place of fear, our decisions are a lot worse than they would be if we were empowered. This is a place of empowerment. And in here you're saying, I have everything I need, so I can choose if you're good for me. I can choose because I don't need this. I want this, I desire it, but I'm fulfilling my own self. So I'm not in a place of desperation and fear. Instead of when you're in a place of desperation and fear, you're just so excited to see them again that you'll take whatever the hell they drag off into it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is this is the victory here, and you need to stay in this energy. Let's see what their next move may be. All right, soulmate, they want to come and tell you and express to you in some creative form, whatever that means to them, that they know that you're their soulmate. Now, they may not understand whatever it is to you, whether it's soulmate or divine partnership. They may not understand that terminology yet. Twin flame. But they want to express to you the connection is something a little bit different. They are no longer intoxicated with fulfilling their ego. They understand that now they have an awakening, and not only did they ruin a really good connection, but you can't ruin something that's meant for you, but did they make it difficult? Yes, but they also ruined a really good rapport and friendship that you had with one another. That's what leads me to believe, for some of you out there, you've known this person for a long time. So their next move is to come and express to you what they think this connection is. So let's see how they feel about you in the bedroom. They miss you so much that they just want to take in each and every bit of you. They want to show you to the world. Okay? They want to worship you at your feet. Okay. Don't get me started. So let's see what a final outcome can be. Okay, we got a couple of cards flying out of the deck here. Okay. I think that you're going to put down the idea you're going to overcome. You're both going to overcome this idea of betrayal. However, what you're going to say, Gemini, you're going to say, you know what, this wham bam thank you man, maybe I'll see you, maybe I won't kind of thing isn't going to work for me anymore. In order to be with me, okay, in order to be with this bad bitch, you're going to have to mature and make a conscientious effort to commit. And I'm going to need to see a level up from you. I'm going to need you to be more present in this relationship and want this relationship with me before I move forward in this commitment with you. So I think you're going to, but I do think that you're going to lay down the law, basically, which is a good thing. I think it's a good thing. So let's see what they're not telling you. They will come in and take it, basically, just to be with you, because they know that they screwed up so bad. But, I mean, of course the ball's in your court. Because somebody comes back doesn't mean that, we have to change our reality and our movie clip for them, right? I am happy that's over. I bet they sure are, because I think they got to hold somebody who run them up one side and down another. Next time I will listen to my intuition. I hope so. I hope I will see you again sometime. Well, they hope that they'll see you more than again, but yes. Okay, excuse me. I'm trying to decide what cards I want to use over here. All right, so let's see what you don't see coming, okay? They've been on it for sure. Okay, what you don't see coming is they're going to come in pretty fast. They're going to want to move very quickly toward commitment and relationship. They may want to move in with you or you with them. They're going to want to kind of seal the deal here very quickly. So, you know, if that's a red flag for you, which it should be, then just observe the behavior. If you're not comfortable with jumping that fast with them, then don't do it. You're the co-creator. You're in charge of your direction, right? So let's see what they need to, what the attraction is. Wife, groundedness. They can tell you anything. They know that. Part of the attraction, remember when I talked about that sometimes we reminisce, and when we reminisce, we make it more than what it was in reality? That's kind of a little bit of the attraction here, because they're reminiscing in its sentimentality, which, you know, we always drum up in our head some way. It doesn't mean they're not sincere, okay? It just means that may be part of the attraction toward you right now. What do they need to confess? That they want happiness. They want happiness, and they want to come together. Two of Cups again, twice in this read. They want to marry you. Let's see if this is love or lust. Okay, Judgment in the reverse, reconciliation. No defenses, love has no pride. Heartbrokenness, warmth, nurturing, and love. So I think it's love, right? Let's get a card to describe the state of the relationship. New beginnings in relationship. New beginnings in relationship. Let's see the love. Let's see, get a card to describe the love. Enlightenment. A path to enlightenment. That's a good one. I like it. Okay, so let's see about new love, shall we? I don't want to use those. Let's try these. Okay, Gemini, you may have a fellow, well, it could be a fire sign, or it could be a fellow air sign, maybe older than you. Masculine energy coming in. There may be a little bit of conflict about age difference that you may have to make a decision about, because, again, you're not trying to get trapped in some toxicity. Not that being older is toxic, but it does pose its challenges. I don't think there's going to be a lot of passion in this situation. I think that that's going to be prevented because you're at a distance from one another. I think you're going to think long and hard about this relationship, and you're just going to end up trying to say maybe it's not for you, and you're going to move forward. But I do think that this person has something to teach you and a direction to set you in, perhaps, but it may not end up being long-term love. So let's get some love cards on it and see what they have to say. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. It's the truth. All right. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Okay. Well, you guys can form your own opinions on that one. All right, attraction, deception is no longer on the table, worth waiting for. Heart-to-heart conversations are going to be had. See where our spiritual is. Non-duality. I get this one a lot. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluid at doing both. So this is talking about what you give to others, filling your cup and filling others' cups, right? You have to have a balance. And that maybe, Gemini, that's interesting for you, right? Because of the twins. So maybe in this relationship, it's been a lot about filling one's cup and not enough of filling your own cup. And if you don't have anything left to give to somebody, then how's that going to work out, right? Grief. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. Flow. Allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. So this is about closing out a cycle, leaving toxicity in the past, and allowing newness and rebirth and regrowth and new growth to happen with a partner. And that is a beautiful thing. Expect powerful change. That came out. Lunar eclipse, new moon eclipse. Very interesting. So you may hear from this person here pretty quick. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay. Be bold and make the first move. Now, I always take these eclipse times sort of like a portal, right? For me, in my experience with doing reads and talking to different people, I know what they mean. It's about shadow work and stuff like that. But I've experienced with twin flame relationships that these lunar eclipses or any kind of the eclipses like this normally act as portals for communication and union and twins coming back together. So it wouldn't surprise me if that didn't happen for you, Gemini. Well, I'll see you guys later.